It's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is another crochet hair review video. In today's crochet hair, as you also saw from the title, is the Lulutress Braid Out hair. I have it in the color 2. This hair is 12 inches and I got it from Amazon. Now, if you're not familiar with my crochet hair review series, welcome, come join the family. Smash that subscribe button. But this is how my review videos work. This video is not an install, a DIY video, a tutorial. No, this is a literal review where I come on here on its very first day showing you how the hair looks overall right after install. I tell you overall was an easy install, a hard install, how many packs I use, all of that fun stuff. Then I mosey on down to 1 week and I share with you guys my 1 week thought, how the hair looks 1 week in, what my nighttime routine is like with that hair, and overall has it really gone downhill or uphill in the course of that week. Then I come on here with my final thoughts, whether that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, however long I'm able to wear that hair. I come on its final day to show you how it looks. I tell you overall whether it's active friendly, water friendly, and overall if I recommend you run out and go purchase said hair. Now, there are timestamps down below for those who may be impatient and want to skip around to different parts, as well as people who might have already watched my install video, because I do have one for this hair. I'll link it up above. You might can skip that first day thoughts, but if you want to watch the continuous flow of this review, just keep watching to see my first day thoughts on this Lulutress braid out hair.
A few moments later.
So now for my day 1 thoughts on this Lulutress braid out hair. As I have already stated, I do have an install video. And if you watch that install video, this day 1 is probably going to be a rehash of that. But just so you know, my foundation is tipped braids, all going straight back, coalescing into a little bun in the back. My mother did my braid pattern, took her roughly an hour. Then I installed this morning this hair on my head. I used 2 1/3 pack of this hair. So this is all I have left from this open pack right here. So not even fully all of that third. This is a 3 times pack though. So there's 3 rows that come in this pack. I got it from Amazon and it was pretty affordable, as Amazon normally is. Got it in the color 2 and this is 12 inches of hair. Now let me do a turnaround because I have not cut any of this hair. It's just straight from the install to here, leaning in so you guys can see my parting space, looking to the side so you guys can see the side profile of what 12 inches looks like, and then the back, of course, and then do the same thing on this side so you guys can kind of see how this is looking from the side profile. I am really liking it. Now, overall, if you saw that install video too, you saw that in the back, I started splitting the hair, but then I realized just for a little bit of variety, let's keep some strands fully whole. So this hair and this package does claim that this hair is pre-looped. And I was a little nervous about what that meant because sometimes that means a little band is around the hair, and I hate that type of pre-looped hair. This hair did not. So all I did was really separate when I did split. It's easy hair to split. And then I installed some pieces like this in the back, some pieces as this fully whole in the back. Again, so I can't tell you how or what my rhythm was. It was like, okay, let me do this, let me do that. And then when I got in the front, as per usual, I split. And sometimes I even split even more, like an even smaller split of the original split for the front, and I invisible knotted, so pulled 1 strand through. I think this feels very natural. It has very natural feeling to it. It's not uber soft. It just feels like that joyful curl, that Freetress joyful curl that I tried 2 hair ago. That felt so natural and just had that natural vibe to it. This has that same vibe. This is in that same family, I say, and it's a different brand. So I really like that. I really like the joyful curl, and I have high hopes and high expectations for this hair to perform as well. Feels very light and very breathable. It's the end of August as I'm filming this right now, and it's still 90-degree days, so I can only assume that September is going to continue on this heat wave pattern that we have going on. And I will tell you in subsequent videos if I feel like at any point this hair is getting a little bit warmer and a little bit warmer. But right now I just feel like I didn't overpack my hair. I didn't overstuff my head with hair. So I do still feel like my scalp has natural access to the elements. But overall, this has been my first day. We don't know how this hair is going to hold up. As I said in my install video, and as you guys who follow me on other platforms and have been following me for years know, September is my most busiest month of any month of the year. Out of all 12, September is my craziest month. And as we enter into September right now, I hope this hair can hold up. And saying that, I might or might not be back for my first week thoughts. I might push it to 2 weeks just because this upcoming weekend I have a work travel, as I will have the rest of this month. Work travel starts actually on Saturday. So on the actual weekend, I will be gone. So I'll probably come back for my 2 week thoughts. So I'll see you guys then.
1 week later.
So now coming on here for my 1 week thoughts. I might have said during my day one thoughts that I was going out of town this week and I had so much going on that I was going to skip 1 week. But then I realized I leave this afternoon. I still have time to put my makeup on and do all that fun stuff and film and get a video out for you guys this week. And that's what I'm doing. So let me lean in first so you guys can see how it's looking 1 week in on this good day. Then turn this way so you can see the side, see the other side, get into the back of this situation, and then of course the front again. I'll have to say, I have enjoyed this hair. It has been literally no maintenance, other than I have noticed a little bit of frizzing at the ends. Not even when I rake my fingers through. Like, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll notice like there's some frizz at the ends, and I'll just cut it away and then we're good to go. But that's the only amount of maintenance I have put into this hair every day this week. Or I don't do that every single day, but that is the only maintenance that I've realized over the course of this week. It has been low maintenance, and I love that. Still feels really good, has a very natural look, very natural texture about it. Again, like I mentioned in the first day, or maybe in my install video, they're all running together at this point. But I thought the only thing I was going to notice wearing this hair would be frizz, and I thought that frizz would only add to the natural lookingness of this hair. Have not experienced any frizz at all. In terms of nighttime routine, as per usual, as just pineappling my hair, which is pulling all of it to the top in a little ponytail, putting a little scrunchie around it, putting my bonnet on every single night, and then going to sleep that way, waking up, taking the scrunchie off of the hair, and then going about my day. It's titled pineapple because your hair is supposed to look like a pineapple. The hair all at the top looks like a little pineapple. Another thing that I did not mention in my day one thoughts or my install is that I need to shout out who inspired me to try this hair. It came across my timeline. I follow this YouTuber that you guys need to be following as well, who does crochet hair content. Her name is Marcita here. I will list her channel name on screen right now. She did a video on this about 2 weeks ago. As I'm recording this video, it's been 2 weeks. So that means I must have saw it and ordered it that night, because just looking at the thumbnail, it looked incredible. So I need to give credit where credit is due. I would not have even known this hair existed, wouldn't even have thought about this hair if it had not been really from her thumbnail. It looked so natural. It was definitely the look I wanted to go into for this career fair season. I was like, this is gonna give me, like, I can see the pictures, I can see everything all coming together in my head. So want to give her that credit. But overall, this has been week one with this hair. I'm very much so enjoying it this first week. But as I mentioned, I am leaving today to go to Eastern North Carolina, the Greenville area. Shout out to you guys in the 252. I'll be over there. Then I'm going to Raleigh immediately from there, so the 919. And then the week after that, I'll be in Raleigh. The week after that, I'll be in Greensboro. And the week after that, I'll be in Raleigh. And the week after that, I'll be in Cincinnati. We'll see where I take this hair out, because I feel like somewhere in there, I'm going to want a new style. I personally right now don't know how many weeks I'm going to wear this hair, but I'm letting you guys know I'm going a lot of places with this hair. So we're going to see how this hair works as I go to those places. It's career fair season. Woosah. Think of me as I go through this season. But if you want to see my final thoughts whenever I take this hair out, just keep watching.
Later.
So now coming on here for my final thoughts on this Lulutress braid out hair. Now, as you can see from the sign, it has been 3 weeks with this hair. And again, you guys see, sometimes I take out hair out of 3 weeks. Sometimes you see me take out a hair at 4 weeks. That is no indication on the hair itself. It's just been a crazy busy month. And next week, I go to another career fair, this time at A&T Aggie Pride. And I want to have a different hairstyle. So I'm switching it up this weekend so I can look different. I don't want to look the same in every single photo that I take this recruiting season. So let me lean in so you guys can see. Turn to the side, back, other side, other side, other side. So you guys can get into the hair, leaning in. My Monday through Friday is hectic. The weekends are literally my only time to myself. So apologizing for not putting on any makeup today. Last night, I just got home from another college recruiting event, and I will leave on Monday for another college recruiting event. So crazy times, and I need a hair every college recruiting season. I tell you guys this every single year. I look for hair that is going to be super low maintenance. I look for hair that is going to give me the least amount of stress because, again, I'm gone Monday through Friday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of a week. I need something that is going to give me low stress. And sometimes I choose wrong. Last September, I chose well. I had that human hair crochet installed by Rashia up in Gastonia. And this time, have to say, I think I chose pretty well. I think I chose pretty well. On the road, this hair has been extremely lower maintenance. Now, I'm not going to say, let's say, I want to say low maintenance is not no maintenance, because you are definitely going to have to detangle this hair. And Hawaiian Silky has been my best friend, and that is the Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1 Miracle Worker. This product has been a godsend to me in the last few weeks, just from a perspective of breaking it through my hair. So detangling is something you're definitely going to have to do with this hair. The frequency is going to really depend on you, what you got going on, and how you want this hair to look. But I think, yes, it's a little bit of frizz coming off, but as I suspected in my first day thoughts, I think the frizz and everything that comes with this hair only adds to the naturalness of this hair. Now, I've already uploaded my install video as this video is going live, so I've been able to see the comments that you guys have left on that video, one of which did mention that they felt this hair shed a bit. I will say, not shed in the sense that you're going to find lumps of hair on the floor, like you're going to just be, shedding left and right, like, dang, a pile of hair there, a pile of hair here. But as you do tangle, I do think that I have like little strands of hair. All I do is clip it, so it's not a big issue to me. I don't know what this person is talking about when it comes to their shedding. Is it shedding like monstrously, like how pets shed and it's everywhere? I'm not having that issue at all. But if you are talking about shedding in terms of like, if you work your fingers through it, does it come out, I guess, a little bit more easily than some other hair that I've tried, then yeah, I think it's on that wavelength. A lot of people have said that it reminds them of Free Tress Beach Curl. I can see it a bit. I've never tried beach curl in like a solid black. The 2 times I've tried beach curl has been like colored versions of it, the two times that I've tried it. So I think it's just hard for me to see it a bit. Maybe if I tried beach curl in a black, I might see it a little bit more in what people are talking about. But for me, I don't think it, I mean, it reminds, let me do a side by side. You tell me, does it look like beach curl? And again, I have beach curl in a whole nother color in the image to the, do I want to say right or left? Whatever side, filming things are mirrored. So whatever side you're saying, I don't know, but I do like it. I think almost at the same level as beach curl. I know, beach curl is one of my higher rated hair, and this hair has been really, really good. I've gotten compliments on it. Somebody commented on my install video or the reel of it, how long do I think I could wear it? And I said I would know better at this time. And at this time, I think I probably could do, I say no more than 6 weeks. I'd say I could do maybe 3 more weeks, but I don't think I could do any more than 6. Do I think it's water friendly? Of course, I've been gone like out of this last few weeks a lot of the time, so I haven't been near a pool, nor do I think pools are still open, or maybe they are still hot. But I have gotten this hair wet in the shower, and I do think that it's still in that same beach curl family where it would be water approved, in my opinion. So if you want to take this on a beach situation, I think the length is really good too. If you're somebody who lives a very active lifestyle, I think this hair, in my opinion, is active approved. So overall, do I recommend you try the Lulutress braid out hair? I'd have to say yes. I'd have to say you can't go wrong with this hair. I think it's a very pretty hair. I think it's a very natural looking hair. If you're looking for a realistic hair, I think I can get away with a little bit of, is that her hair? I mean, I know it's not her hair, but isn't her hair? I think it looks and flows very naturally. But overall, that is my review on this Lulutress braid out hair. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Even if you didn't, still give it a big thumbs up. We want all the love and support over here on this channel, as well as we want you subscribed so you don't miss a thing that goes on over here, as well as you have that notification bell on so you are super sure you're not missing anything. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 so you can keep up with me a little bit more in real time, as I have a lot going on this September and I might be a little less frequent over here. I'm more frequent over there, as well as on my TikTok at Lia Lavon for some more short form content. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.